What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. Well, if you're new here, my name's Hannah. I am the founder of Well, a holistic coach and mentor, empowering women on their journey to discovering their power, which is within them. Today marks the beginning of our brand new series, Healing Love. My heart behind creating this series is really a culmination of the entire journey that I've gone through the past few months. We'll get into this deeper later in the video, but with my journey of anxiety and panic attacks that I shared about last month, you can watch that video here, as well as just the whole awakening journey that I've been on the past few months. I kept coming back to this idea of self-love. And what does that really mean? Because everyone's talking about it. Everyone is talking about self-care, self-love, take care of yourself, right? Like take that bubble bath, do that face mask, go eat that comfort food if it makes you feel good. And that is all good stuff. I'm definitely not judging it at all, but there's so much more depth to that to be explored. So this is not going to be your typical go buy yourself the flowers and take the bubble bath self-love series. This is getting deep into the nitty-gritty, into like the pieces of ourselves that we shy away from, that we hide from. And the goal of this series is to kickstart this healing journey. That's the entire premise of my coaching business, and I hope that you get a little taste of that in this series. So what is self-love at its core, at its essence? What I've come to realize that to me, what self-love means is a respect of self. I spent years as a people pleaser, as putting myself on the back burner and putting everyone else's needs, desires, and wants in front of my own. Whether those were vocalized needs or just what I thought somebody wanted from me on social media, in a very basic level friendship. I spent so much of my life living for what I thought other people wanted from me instead of listening to my intuition and listening to myself. And what I've come to realize is that by putting others first and subsequently putting myself on the back burner, not taking care of myself, I lost respect for myself. Not in this conscious, like, you're a terrible human being way, in a very unconscious way. And then what happened is that in that loss of respect, I also lost trust with myself. So I remember when I started experiencing anxiety and panic attacks, I remember talking to my mentor and saying, I don't know how to help myself. And that scares the fuck out of me. I don't know what to do. And what I realized is that I didn't trust. I didn't trust my body. I didn't trust myself, that I could help myself, that I could heal myself, that I knew intuitively what I needed. We spend so much time listening to everything else on social media, on the news, and what we read. We listen to our boss, we listen to our parents, we listen to our best friends, we listen to our partners, and we don't take any time to listen to ourselves, to listen to our heart, and to listen to our brain. We spend so much time shoving what we know is best for us away because we rationalize our way out of it. No, my job needs my attention right now, so I can't take care of myself. My partner needs my help right now, or my parent or my child needs me right now, so I need to put myself all the way back here and be able to put other people first. The problem with this is, if you've been on this journey or if you've experienced this before, is it leads to burnout. It is not a sustainable way to live. And some of us last a long time. Some of us can kind of just stay on the edge of not burning out, not breaking down, right? But I'm here to introduce you to the question, what if it didn't have to be this way? What if we could serve our job, our family, our partners, our relationship, our careers, whatever it is, what if we could serve from a place where our cup is full and we're serving from the run over instead of serving from a cup that has this much water in it, this much energy in it, this much left to give. And the way that we begin this journey of being able to serve from the run over is healing our relationship with ourselves. There may be a time on this journey where you experience a little bit of anger and frustration. Like, I remember being in this place where I was like, how the fuck did you allow yourself to live the way that you did for so long? Talking to myself. Like, why? How? Why? Why did you allow this? And it's really important for me to remind you, whenever you're able to catch yourself, come from a place of love and grace and acceptance, because you are doing the very best that you can. And that's all you need to do. If this video found you, if you're watching this video, give yourself a little hug right now, because you are pouring into yourself, because you are taking time to heal that relationship with you. Life is a journey. That's why my Instagram and TikTok handle is Journey to Well, because this is a journey. This is not a destination. This is not a place where we're going to suddenly arrive and be like, oh yeah, I have the perfect relationship with myself. I love myself. Everything's cool. Everything's gravy, right? Like, there are things that are going to come up throughout our lives, and how we approach them, if we are able to approach them with love and compassion and self-acceptance, that's what's most important. It's not about where we are, what we are allowing and what we're not allowing in our lives. The second thing that may come up in this self-healing journey is the feeling of not enoughness. And that honestly takes a while to uncover. One technique that I really love to implement is whatever is coming up that we feel like some resistance towards. Maybe it's this idea of like, I want to switch careers, or I'm just not attracting the relationship, the partnership, romantic relationship that I want right now. Or I'm not attracting the friends that I want right now. I'm feeling so alone. Or I keep coming back to this cycle of pushing myself way too hard, giving so much of myself away, and then that's leading to burnout. Like, why is that? And again, first of all, stepping back, approaching with love and acceptance and compassion, but diving into that. What are the stories that I'm telling myself surrounding that situation? So let's just take, for example, I'm not attracting the romantic relationship that I want. What are the stories that I'm telling myself surrounding that situation? We could go with the obvious of there's no more good guys out there. We could go with I've tried all the dating websites. I've tried to put myself out there and still nothing is coming up. So what's the story that you're telling yourself about that? I've tried everything, so maybe I'm just meant to be alone. What's the story you're telling yourself around that? Why are you meant to be alone? The story I'm telling myself around that is that I'm unworthy of finding someone. I'm unworthy of attaining this relationship that fills my cup in all aspects. I'm unworthy of attracting the healthiest, best relationship that I've ever been in. Okay, so what's the story you're telling yourself around that? I'm unworthy equals I'm not enough. I don't have enough. I'm not enough to be in a relationship. I don't bring enough to the table. Wow. One of the biggest light bulbs that went off in my head in doing this for myself in different aspects of my life is that there was one layer deeper that I could go from I'm not enough, from I'm unworthy. And that one layer deeper is I am afraid of my power. I'm afraid that I actually could be enough. I'm afraid that I actually could be successful in founding my own company, in founding my own brand. I'm afraid that I actually could be in a relationship that is exactly 1000% what I've always desired. I'm afraid of my innate power. If that resonates with you, I would love to hear your comments down below, because this was a big mind fuck for me when I realized that there's actually one level below this not enoughness, this unworthiness. So where do we go from there? That is huge. I am so freaking excited about this entire month, and I want to break it down for you really quickly because I want you to be able to walk through this full journey together. The journey of self-love and self-healing at its root is very individual. It's a very solo, alone journey, but it is not meant to be a lonely journey or one that is spent 100% alone. We're really going to dive into the importance of taking time to be alone, because I think that that's a huge piece that we're missing in society. Is we're always filling our lives with noise. We watch TV when we eat. We listen to music and listen to podcasts while we're driving. We're always accepting so much noise into our lives and drowning out that inner voice, that inner knowing, that intuition. So we're going to dive into tapping into your intuition and how to develop your intuition. That's also something that we very much focus on in one-on-one coaching. So if it's something that you want to dive into, there is a link in the description where you can sign up for a free connection call. We can chat it out. We can explore what working together might look like and go from there. But throughout this series, we'll keep coming back to the idea of inner silence, practicing being quiet, which may sound funny, but to be honest, it's really difficult. It's really difficult to stop and be quiet and just be with ourselves. So if that's something that raises a little resistance in you, no judgment, no condemnation there. I feel you. I'm 100% with you. And I hope that we can chat about some really good ways to move past that and move through that. Another integral part of this self-healing, self-love journey is finding people for your tribe. This life was not meant to go through alone. We are social beings in our nature, and we are not meant to do this journey alone. You will find on this self-healing journey that you will attract people into your tribe that you never thought was possible. You'll attract exactly who you need. So this month we are collaborating with some incredible women that I have attracted into my tribe. And I am so excited to dive into their self-love journey in a really unique way. We're going to be looking at gene keys. We're going to be looking at yoga and meditation. We're going to be looking at body image and the way that we speak to ourselves. And the last little nugget of this series, if you don't follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow. My handle is _journey2well, because we are going to be doing a 28-day self-healing journey. Every single day, I will be sharing one thing that I did to show myself some love that day. And some of them may be a little bit more simplistic, like buy yourself some flowers. And some of them are going to be a little bit deeper and really diving into the depth of trust and respect and healing. But the purpose behind this challenge is to bring awareness to the ways that we can incorporate self-love into our daily routines, into our daily lives. It doesn't have to be this big, complicated, scary, mountainous journey. It's small steps, one step at a time. I'm super excited to take this journey with you this month. I hope that you found this video informative. I hope that it sparked a little bit of excitement and motivation in you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the weekly videos this month. You will not want to miss these collaborations. I promise you, they're fire. I will see you next time, friends. Be well.